Big day. I know. I say it every time. But a couple months ago, we got a package shipped to us from Steve at Digwell Green Fingers. I say this every time I mention his name. If you're not watching Steve, what's going on with you in your life? You need to go check out his channel, Digwell Green Fingers. Super smart guy, like a wicked smart guy. We actually call him, well, I call him Obi-Wan. Anyways, he sent us some stuff called Super Soil. I'm not sure if you can get it in North America, but really nice of you. Thank you, Steve. Really appreciate it. So what we wanted to do was kind of run a little trial with it. So the best way that I figured that we could come up with doing a trial was, as you can see, we got a bunch of different pots down here. Should I just quickly run through what we got here?
Do real quick.
Okay. So, BC, bag compost. Stuff that worked really well for our, where did it go? It's kind of been mistreated, but that's okay. It was epic. It was epic. So we used the same stuff that grew well in that. So SS is Super Soil. So we followed Steve's instructions. If you want to get some more information on Super Soil, go check out Steve. We'll link him in the description below and probably a couple of his videos at the end of this video. And then BC, bag compost with Lab. Now that's something I've created myself. We're not going to go into it right now. It could be a total fail. It took 4 times to get it not to go off. And this time it didn't, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to kill my plants. So I figured, why not try this as well? And then just straight bag compost. And then on this side, we've got, this is just spent potato compost that we've used. So just for a reference point. And then our compost was Super Soil. And then our compost with what I created in our lab. So we're going to get these into the shade. It is called Hilda Improved 2. We absolutely love this lettuce. And I've got an example right here. So we'll see how it goes.
And this sample we just grew in the garden, right?
Yeah,
like nothing
just in our
special.
bed back there.
Okay.
Back by the peas back there. So
Right.
so yeah, these were all from a seed tray, and I tried to pick ones that were as close as possible to each other. They all had good roots all the way down to the bottom of the seed tray, and yeah, get them in there.
Okay.
Again,
Beauty.
major disclaimer, we don't know what we're doing. So if you want to learn about how to do it properly, go check out Steve or a bunch of other people out there. But we're super excited. We'll just see how it goes. It is what, mid-July, so it's a little bit warm for lettuce, but we're gonna get them in the shade and see. So, okay.
Super. Looking forward to an update.
Yes, me too. Me too. Stay awesome. Okay, a month flies by when you're having fun.
So I have been nominated the judge of the Super Soil trial. It's been a month since Jason started his trial. What I did was I organized these from what I think is the best to the least best. They're all good. I would eat any of these lettuces. However, I think that over there is the best, and then I go down. Now, it's kind of hard. Like, these two could maybe be swapped. This, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It, like, they might need to come out of there. And I didn't know how to determine which one was, quote unquote, the best. But what's down there? What's the last one? I'm on the other side.
That is bag compost with the lactobacillus.
The lab. So Jason's lab seems to have done the best. What's the next one?
Bag compost with super soil.
Okay, and then this one.
Straight bag compost.
Okay. These guys over here, the last 3, these were all in our compost. That was a 28-day compost that then you said sat for a month?
Yeah, right around a month.
So it's really only 2 months old. May have been a little bit too new for this particular trial. So for these 3, the super soil I thought was the best, but is this the lab? This one right here?
Yeah, that's the lab.
That's the lab. It's pretty close. Notice that there was a problem with the pot. I think it got nicked by so who knows if that had any effect on it or not. By the grass clipper.
The weed whacker.
Weed whacker. And just as a final note about the super soil sat in the container for 3 weeks. We followed the directions that you need to give it time to kind of grow, the little organisms to grow in the soil. And so that's when we planted the seeds for the seedlings, we put in the super soil into the pots to let it start going. And did you apply lab as they grew?
I did, yeah. So
okay.
I'm just thinking that, I mean, to try to avoid observer bias, I did apply lab twice a week with a spray bottle. So that would have also added a little extra moisture to the ones that had lab in them. So
did you add lab to everyone?
No, just the ones that had lab on them.
Okay.
But the super soil and straight bag compost and the one that's right in the middle, which is just spent potato compost, only got watered when needed. It was kind of maybe once a week, twice a week kind of thing, because we kept them in the shade behind the peas, so they didn't need to water a lot. But yeah, so that could have contributed to it too. And you know, like you said, they're all pretty much, the bag compost definitely did better than our compost, but of the 2 different categories, they're all pretty much the same. I bet you somebody could have slightly different order, but they're all pretty much the same. So
I think that these guys in the bagged compost have a slightly better color.
Yeah.
And you know, in terms of color, if we're judging on color, I think this one is greener.
Yeah, that's the greenest one of all of them.
Yeah.
Is the super soil one.
Yeah.
And then the bag compost is definitely a paler green. I wouldn't say yellow.
No, our compost is
our compost is definitely a paler green, which would make sense because it has less nutrients probably in it than the bag compost and even the spent potato compost.
Yeah.
So but yeah, super interesting.
I think that it shows that the lab is a good alternative. It's just a process of learning how to make it, and that does take a while. But the super soil certainly showed that it is doing something, and it does seem to make the plants bigger.
Right.
For sure.
And if you guys are looking for any kind of confirmation of that, Digwell Green Fingers, Steve at Digwell Green Fingers, has some undeniable results, and so does Terry King of Terry King Allotment Gardening. So if you want to go check out those videos, we'll probably link them on the end screen. So, but yeah, I mean, it's gonna taste great.
We're gonna eat some tonight.
Yes, probably not the lab though, because I applied the last lab yesterday, and lab smells a bit funky. So super soil it will be.
Wait, should we do a taste test?
Okay.
Okay, so we didn't make anyone watch us eat it. We did just try the super soil, the 2 super soils, and then the one with nothing. And we did find that the super soil in our compost was more mild. Almost a little bit of lettuce flavor, not a lot, but this one had a lot more flavor. And this one had, Jason said the texture was a little different, but the taste was good, so. Excuse me.
Excuse you.
Are you still rolling?
Yeah.
Okay, so just wanted to thank everyone for watching. I'm not sure if we really reached any good conclusions, other than lab and super soil seem to be working, so.
And you know what? We might just keep it rolling and just see.
No, we're gonna eat it.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe we'll cut and come again and see. I don't know.
Okay, everybody, thank you.
All right.
And I just want to thank Steve again. Steve at Digwell Green Fingers. Jason, I just want to say thank you again for the super soil. It was really fun to try. I did add super soil to the flower garden. I used whatever we didn't use here out in the flower garden, and I would say that it looks pretty amazing. So thanks a lot, Steve.
Yeah, you're the best, Steve. All right, Jay from Blue Jay Bonsai. Here's the Hori Hori knife.
It says true. What does it say? You've got dirt all over it, actually.
Oh, no. No, I don't.
Chishmere. Truly garden. And turn it over?
It's got everything.
Yeah, it does.
But if you want to support an awesome Canadian dude, go see Jord at Mind and Soil. He has these knives as well.
Yeah, true.
Just maybe compare. If it's close, get
yeah.
it from Mind and Soil.
Yeah,
And check out his YouTube channel. He's awesome.
true.
Awesome. He's been to our garden.
That's also true.
Cool. All right.
Can we do a taste test?
Uh.
Really quick? Put pause on it.
Okay.
Okay. Let's do lab. We'll do the lab. Not lab. Super soil. We'll just taste the super soils.
Mm-hmm.
And then nothings.
Okay, the super soil and that super soil there.
Super soil.
Delicious.
Super soil?
Yep. Milder.
Very mild. And then what's the nothing?
That's nothing there.
Isn't this nothing?
Oh, that's bag compost, yeah. But, yeah.
You want to try this one?
Yeah. That one's got kind of the funkiest texture, but it tastes delicious.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Oh, I was rolling the whole time. Okay.